Hello, so I am doing my 2024 makeup collection overview. I know we're a couple months late. For some reason I kept adding things to the collection and removing things and whatever, so I decided finally just to do it, because I thought if I wait any longer it's going to be the 2025 makeup collection review. Before I started filming I went through and organized my makeup into categories, so hopefully I can put some chapters in this video and you can jump around to see what you would like. Okay, we are starting off with eye products. Let's start with the mascaras. So my everyday holy grail mascara is this Merit Beauty mascara. It is called the Clean Lash. I really like it. I like the brush. I prefer natural bristle brushes. They just make my eyelashes look better, personally. It's also a tubing mascara, which I cannot do any other type of mascara other than tubing mascara. If you have any tubing mascara recommendations, let me know. Then in my last Get Ready With Me video, I tried this e.l.f. Lash Extender mascara, which is also technically a tubing mascara, and it's a dupe, so it says, for the Thrive Cosmetics liquid lash extensions, but I don't like it. I don't like these rubbery bristle mascaras, and it hurts. It brushes your eyelids or your skin, your waterline. Then we have this Benefit Fan Fest mascara. It's a natural bristle brush, I said that a few times, which is good, but I don't like it. It's clumpy, it gives me 3 lashes. I do not like it. I'm gonna go ahead and just declutter both of these mascaras. I've got 2 eyeshadow primers. I have not tried this yet. I think I might have used it a couple times, but I haven't really gone in and tried it. And then this is the repackaged Too Faced Shadow Insurance, which does not feel as good as the old one, unfortunately. Then we've got the same things from the previous years. I've got my e.l.f. Wow Brow mascara, eyebrow mascara. I got this free gift with purchase, Ulta Brow Gel. It's clear, but it's got a really tiny brush, and I kind of like that, so this is staying. e.l.f. eyebrow pencils. Again, I'm keeping these. Don't use them too much, but I might as well. Some eyeliners. A lot of these things are from previous years that you guys have seen. Black eyeliner. I did buy these 2 Glossier eyeliners because I got rid of the old ones that I had from their Glossier Play line. They are not as good as the Glossier Play ones, and also the colors are not exactly what I'm looking for. The blue one is fine. This is Lapis and then Fresco. Lapis is fine. Fresco I bought to replace the olive green one. I knew this was not going to be olive green because it's more of like an emerald green, but that color was so pretty. I'm so upset that I had to finally let it go. The Give Beauty eyebrow pencil. And then these 2 Zara products. So this is the Zara Quartz Veil Liquid Eyeshadow. I'm gonna get rid of this. It's not good, it flakes, it doesn't even really look like anything. It's got nice glass packaging, but I don't know. It's not a very good product. I don't know what to say. And then this is their, I don't know, eye color crayon in Allure, A-L-O-R-S. I don't know. This is fine. It's a copper color, which is fun. It does smudge, but honestly I would use this in conjunction with other eyeshadow products. I will be keeping this one. The packaging's kind of cool. I like the packaging. And then I have this Laura Mercier mini gift with purchase. I think it was a Sephora birthday gift. Eye crayon. And it does not have a color, I don't think. Oh, it does. Strapless, maybe? So I'm keeping all of these. And then I'm going to get rid of 3 products. 2 mascaras and this eyeshadow. This is my lip product section. This is lip balms and other lip products. So let's start with the lip balms, if I can dig those out. I've got, oh, where did the other one go? I had 2 of these, and okay. I have 2 of these Kind Lips lip balms. This one is mint and this one is strawberry. I like both of these. They give a nice moisture to the lips, and I usually layer these with something. So recently I've been layering the mint one with this Laneige peppermint balm. So these are really nice. While I'm on that topic, I have this Laneige peppermint lip balm. Really, really love this. I'm super upset that it's a limited edition scent. I guess I will try the other scents when I run out of this, but I am just a very simple lip balm person. I just want a traditional mint scent. Then we've got this really, ew, okay. We got this really boring one from Blistex. This one I usually keep in my bag. Then there's this Burt's Bees Miracle Balm, which is not strictly a lip balm, but that's mostly what I use it for. It's kind of this, it's a salve. They say you can use it on cuticles and on different things like that, but I just use it on my lips, which is fine, and I like it like that, so it's good. Then there's this Allergenist Liquid Collagen Lip Balm. You know, this is a weird thing, because I don't know that it's a lip balm, I think it's more of a lip treatment. This is the second one that I got. Both of them I got at TJ Maxx, of course. I'm keeping it, because I bought it and it's expensive, but sometimes I just buy skincare stuff because it looks interesting, and it certainly looks interesting for sure. And then my last lip balm is this Glossier Mintbalm.com, and they call it a skin salve, but it's a lip balm. This one was really good. Unfortunately, it's starting to get chunky, so I have to get rid of it. Okay, moving on to other lip products. I've got 3 lip liners. I've got 2 lip liners in the color Heatherberry. It's these two. And this has been my go-to color, my go-to nude color since I started using lip liners. And then the second color I got is Barely There. And I got this to fulfill shipping for a different product, which I will show you later. They're traditional pencil tips, which is really, really nice. Actual lip products now. This Charlie Brown Peanuts lipstick from a year ago, 2 years ago. Definitely keeping this. I don't know why. It's kitschy, and I don't usually get kitschy makeup, but I just like it. This NARS lip pencil I got. I don't know what happened to it. Okay, as you can see, the tip is completely scooped out, which I don't know what happened, but okay. This was a free sample from Sephora, I think. I'm keeping this. I liked it. I'll have to see if I can sharpen it. I don't know what the heck happened there. This is in the color Cruella, by the way. Okay, then I've got a lot of Glossier lip products because I found them at TJ Maxx recently and I went on a rampage. So I know for a fact I am missing one Glossier lipstick. I literally have no idea where it is. It's the color Cake, which is kind of like a neutral beige color, but I don't know where it is. It's in a purse probably somewhere. Okay, this is Zip, which is a very pretty red, and I'll swatch these, I guess. So we've got Zip. We've got Leo. I really, really like Leo. It looks kind of scary in the tube, but then when you put it on, it's just like a nice, I mean, even in this lighting, it's still scary, but it's a nice neutral color. And then Crush, which I've been wearing Crush a lot recently, which is shocking because it's not usually my kind of color. Really like these. Okay, then we have these G Suit lipsticks from Glossier. I love these. This is like the velvet formula. So this is in Curve. This is a color that I have 19,000 lipsticks in. Okay, that's Curve. It looks a little more orange and bright on camera, I think. And then this is Flip. This is Flip. And then that one looks a little more red on camera, but it's more of like a beet raspberry color. I really, really like my Glossier lipsticks. Okay, then I've got my Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. This is Atomic Cherry, which is a reddish color, orangish color. This is in the Luxuriously Lucent formula, I believe. And this is Love of My Life, which is in that same formula. This is more pink. This is Velvet Blush, which is obviously in her Velvet formula. Okay, then there's this Revlon lipstick in Nude Fury, which is a very, very nude color, but I like this color and I was needing a lipstick like this. I wouldn't spend a bunch of money on this color because it's a little bit odd, but I like the Revlon formula. Then Crazy for Coffee from Maybelline. This is the one in one of my vlogs that I dropped straight on the floor right after I bought it. Still love the color though, and I am still not getting rid of it. Then I got this MAC lipstick in Business Casual, and it's their Luster Glass lipstick formula. I really love this color, and the formula is just awesome. I mean, it's so pretty. Okay, and then this is the lipstick that I wear every single day. This is the Chanel Rouge Coco Flash in Easy 116. And this was the first thing that I bought with my very first paycheck when I got my teaching job. And this thing is like my lips but better. Glossy, beautiful, moisturizing. Oh my god, it's like, it's perfect. It's the perfect lipstick. I'm almost finished with it too, which is unfortunate because that means I'm gonna have to buy another one. This is as far up as I can push it, so I am almost out of it. Okay, lip glosses. We have this e.l.f. lip gloss in, or lip oil, sorry, because apparently there's a difference, in Honey Talks. It's the nude brown color, which is fine. I'm not a lip gloss person. I don't know. Oh my god. I like can't close it. It's fine. I'll keep it. Same with this Fenty one, which I think is in, yeah, it's in Fussy. The Fenty lip gloss formula is not my favorite just because my lips feel kind of weird when I have it on. But anyway, with both of these, I'll keep them. I'm not planning on buying any other lip glosses. So I don't even know why I bought this e.l.f. one. This is going to be a very long video. I can already feel it. This is the Ulta Beauty Weightless Water Lip Stain. I usually put this underneath of another lipstick because if the lipstick comes off, then there's still a little bit of a stain there. If I hold it upside down, it's, oh yeah. It is very liquidy. It's not a super strong stain, so if you're eating like a bunch of greasy food, it's not going to stay. But if you're just talking and your lipstick naturally wears off throughout the day, this will definitely still be there. And then lastly, we have this e.l.f. Pout Clout Lip Plumping Pen, which I am certainly getting rid of because the color's gross and it feels bad on the lips. So I am keeping all of these lip products, and I am getting rid of two. I'm getting rid of my Glossier Balm.com and this really gross e.l.f. one. Okay, and the moment that I think most people are the most excited for, my eyeshadows. Let's start with non-eyeshadow palettes. So the most recent thing I purchased were these e.l.f. No Budge Cream eyeshadows. I got one in the purple color, which is Wildflower, and one in Canyon. Wildflower is definitely my favorite. This one does not crease, and the color is just pretty. Canyon, for some reason, does crease, and I'm not sure exactly why. And also the color is not my favorite. Again, I put this color on in my recent Get Ready With Me if you're curious. Not my favorite. Really like Wildflower. I will be keeping both of them because this one's not horrible and I can definitely use it as a base for certain eyeshadows. Then we've got this Danessa Myricks Color Fix Waterproof, I don't know, like multi-use pigment, I guess. This one will make your eyes look dry. It is a good waterproof base. I think, if I remember correctly, it prevents creasing, but it really makes your eyelids look dry. Then there's this Natasha Denona My Dream Palette single eyeshadow, which again I think was a free gift with purchase. So it's really pretty gold and pink sparkly eyeshadow. Then there's this one from Pat McGrath. I don't know what it is called technically, and I cannot open it, which is probably a good thing because as soon as I open it, the glitter is going to get everywhere. I wish you would do more stuff like this. Urban Decay Moonstone, which is, I mean, come on. This is so pretty. You can't beat that. If you get one single eyeshadow ever, make it this one. And then I bought this single eyeshadow in Prism from Bodyography. This is when I bought that other lip liner color. And this is a really pretty green gold shade. I did a Get Ready With Me a little while ago, but not too long ago. Where I did a green eyeshadow for my friend's birthday party, and this was part of that. It's really pretty. It is not world-ending, life-shattering eyeshadow pigment, but it is very pretty. And again, I would do Moon Dust first, Space Cowboy, and then maybe pick one of these up. This is the Zara eyeshadow duo. This is horrible. This is so bad. If you can see, and I don't know that I mean, you kind of can. I swatched this and it immediately got hard pan. Now I know finger swatching is not like the end all be all of testing quality of products, and it's not recommended for a lot of things, but oh my god, it immediately got hard pan. I tried to scrape it off. It didn't work. These are just, they're bad. Good lord, this is getting decluttered. It's going. e.l.f. Cookies and Dream. Really like this palette, if not even just for this one light blue shade. Everything else is okay, but love it. Keeping it. Naked Urban Decay, Naked Skin. I don't know, is the palette called Naked Skin or is the line called Naked Skin? I have no idea. Oh, Naked Sin. Oh my god. Really like it. Perfect work eyeshadow palette. You could even jazz it up a little bit more because there's those sparkles in it. I like it. If I didn't have this one, yeah, I would get the all matte little 6-pan from them, but I have this one, so I'll just keep using this one, I guess. Okay, then I've got two Glossier, this one's got crap all over it, two Glossier monochrome eyeshadow trios in Bluff and in Jute. Here's Bluff. It's like a peachy pink, and I was skeptical how different these two finishes would be, but they really are. They are quite different. This is more of a satin, and this is a very, very glittery shade. I've used it for everyday makeup. I've jazzed it up and gone out with it. I enjoy it. And these containers are very nice. I like them, and I like that you can pop things out. This is Jute. You can see this is more neutral. It just doesn't, for some reason, show up as much as Bluff, even though they're kind of both the same depths, and I'm very fair. This one just doesn't show up as well. Huda Beauty Neon, keeping this again. I haven't touched it since last year when I said I'm going to keep it anyways. I don't think I'm going to touch it in the year going forward, but it's for the one instance where I need neon eyeshadow, and then I'm going to say, God, I wish I had this Huda Beauty Neon eyeshadow. Quality's fine, I just don't use neon eyeshadow. Pat McGrath, Quad, again, really like. I use these two shades the most. I haven't touched this recently. To be fair, I have not touched eyeshadow a whole lot recently, and I think that's pretty true of a lot of people. Then there's this Give Quad in Simple Kind of Life. I really like this. It is very dusty. Like the eyeshadows are very dusty. The colors are really nice. It's almost more of an eye contour palette than an eyeshadow palette, and it seems like that's what they were going for. It reminds me of in middle school when I would do eyeshadow, it made me look like I had puffy eyes. Why did I do that? I have no idea. But this is what it reminds me of. NARS Exposed Cheek Palette, really pretty. You have to scratch the top of the shades to get them to look or give off any significant amount of color, which is fine. They work well, they're pretty. Packaging is gorgeous. I don't know why NARS doesn't do stuff like this too much anymore. There's these Nude Sticks pencils. Came in a set of 6 of them. There's a mirror. Really like these pencils. This is what I exclusively used when I was student teaching, basically. Sorry for going so quickly, but I have not bought a lot of eyeshadow, so a lot of this is repeat from last year. Then there's this makeshift palette of eyeshadows, which is what's left of my single shadow collection. They are very pretty. Most of them are shimmer, obviously, as you can see, and I kept these 3 mattes because they were so odd. Like, they were so different that they were not things I was gonna buy in an eyeshadow palette myself. And this green color is just so pretty. I mean, it doesn't look like anything, but I took some photos of myself several years ago with that eyeshadow on and some eyeliner, and it looked like a very cool 60s makeup look. If I can find the picture, I'll put it up here, but I don't know if I'll be able to find it. But I am not buying any more singles because that was a rabbit hole that I started going down and then realized it was a bad rabbit hole to go down. The NARS Laguna bronzer, this was I think a birthday gift from Sephora. I use it as an eyeshadow because I do not use bronzer because bronzer looks horrible on me. Then there is the one and only Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette, the huge one that I will own. It's in one of the motherships. I don't know why they don't tell you on the back which mothership it is. I got it for $45 when their site was freaking out, and I said to myself, well, if I'm gonna get this super editorial $130 palette, I might as well buy the weirdest colored one ever. 3 years later, I realized that was stupid because I barely reach for this because they're like, when am I using this color or that color on a daily basis? Honestly. It's very pretty. The quality is good. It's nice. The shimmers are pretty, but the color story I picked was just bizarre. Huda Beauty New Nude. This was my prom eyeshadow palette. It looks like it's been through the ringer. I depotted these two because they were glitters and I don't use glitter. This is the cream shadow, which is pretty much dried up at this point. I stuck my finger in this one as soon as I got it. This one has a burr hole in it. This color Raw is getting some good use. I haven't touched this in a while. But this is the eyeshadow that stops me from buying any kind of mauve-y pink eyeshadow palettes because this has got all of it, basically. And last but not least, the eyeshadow palette that I said I would never buy and also said I would get rid of the packaging for. And I did not listen to myself for either of those things. This is the Lancome and Louvre eyeshadow palette. And this just, it's insane. This eyeshadow palette is literally nuts. It initially was $90. I got, I want to say $35 off because I just kept stacking certain coupons. It was like the stars aligned for me. And I knew if I didn't buy it, I was going to regret it. And here we are. And I really love it. So I do not regret it at all. This is such a beautiful palette. The imprint is gorgeous. The colors are just lovely. They're colors I use. This green is perfect for my eye color. Really love this palette. Really happy with the purchase. It is not so special that it's worth $90. Absolutely not. But I am happy for what I got for the price that I got it at. I don't know. It's really well thought out. There's a lot of attention to detail, and I don't feel like I've been scammed. So I guess that's all you can really hope for in this day and age. We are keeping most of my eyeshadows, and we are getting rid of this one sad, lonely Zara eyeshadow. Okay, our last category. Let's start with foundations. I've got my two foundations that I've been using for several years at this point, my NARS Light Reflecting and my MAC Studio Radiance. I use Studio Radiance more in the summertime or more when I'm lazy because it has lighter coverage. I use my MAC Light Reflecting pretty much every single day. It's a little more higher coverage. I think it's medium. I use it with a brush, and it looks very nice. Okay, and then powders. I've got this Infallible Pro Sweep and Lock Translucent Setting Powder. This is like my 6th one, and I need to find a new powder soon, a new loose powder soon, because they only sell this on Amazon, and the price has been going up, and I know it's discontinued. I'm just being foolish, basically. Okay, then we've got this Huda Beauty Easy Bake and Snatch, which the name just makes me cringe. This is in the Cherry Blossom color, which is not too dark for me, but I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's a little bit of hard pan. It does not, see, now I sound like a liar. I was going to say it does not pick up a lot of product, but I guess it does. It doesn't do anything though. I use this under my eyes. It doesn't really set, honestly. If I put this under my eyes instead of my loose powder, I will get creasing a lot faster than I do just by using my loose powder. Then there's this e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD powder. This thing gives me really horrible flashback, and it does not set very well. It's very thick, and it gives flashback, and it's chalky. So this is going as well. Okay, for blush, we've got this Fashion Fair Duo. There's a dark red raspberry color and then a powder pink color. So this is the cream, this is the powder. Really like this. This works on my fair skin tone, which I was a little bit afraid of because I know it's a brand that's marketed more towards people with darker skin. So the products are probably going to be more pigmented, but this is really, really nice, honestly, and it's perfect for winter time. Then there's this Patrick Ta blush in She's Passionate. I've got a good dent working in it, but my biggest problem with this blush has been, since I got it, that it looks so cheap. It looks so cheap. It feels so cheap to use. It's in this dinky plastic, which gets fingerprints and all of that. This looks kind of cheesy. I mean, you can see the pan separating from the plastic. I could probably lift this up if I tried. This top spray, overspray, has basically turned into hard pan. Like, I'm scrubbing this pretty hard, and it's not really doing anything. So if I wanted to get anything around here, I'd have to go in probably with a spoolie and scratch it off, which is just kind of dumb. ColourPop blush in Flirt Alert. You know, I always say it's Flirt Alert. I hope that's the shade, because it could very well be the product line name. I don't know, can you hear my cat? I hope you could hear that because she was screaming. I have a pretty good dent in this. I haven't used it a lot recently, but the color is very nice. It's a nice neutral shade for my skin tone. Yeah, very light, very pleasant. Then there's this MAC blush in Gingerly Sheer Tone Blush. I don't know if they still sell this. I got it at TJ Maxx, which usually is not a good sign, but this is more of an orangey. It's almost a bronzer color, but it's not quite. Then there's this Fenty cream blush in Peach Face. It's this orange shade. It's got some nice gold shimmer to it. Unfortunately, I'm going to be decluttering this. This was a gift, but it just doesn't really last in any meaningful way. Kind of the same thing with this. I wasn't planning on getting rid of this when I was looking at it, but now that I'm really taking a second, this doesn't have... Oh, she's meowing again. This doesn't have the longevity that I'm looking for. Color is very pretty. but it's also kind of tricky to work with as well. I can't figure out, can I use it on top of foundation? Do I have to use a brush? Do I have to use my hands? So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Okay, then we got two of my favorite blushes in the entire world. These are Westman Atelier blush sticks, one in Bichette and the other one in a name that I keep saying in such a stupid, ridiculous way because it's such a wacky name. It is called Doo Doo, and I just have to, what does that even mean in French? Because if you're gonna tell me it's a French, like Bichette, sure. But what the heck does Doo Doo mean? And can I say it in a way that's not stupid? So this just sounds not correct. This says Doo Doo is the name of the original French baby comforter or comfort blanket. Are we seriously saying this is like a comfort blanket? I mean, okay, sure, why not? Should I go to pronouncenames.com?
Doo Doo.
You say it again?
Doo Doo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, okay. I'm sorry, that was a whole tangent, but I feel like there's no way of saying this that doesn't sound weird. Okay, Doo Doo is a baby pink shade. Very, very pretty. This is the first one I got, and then I really liked the color, so I got a second one. So you can see this is a really nice pink. And then Bichette is a lot more pigmented. I need a lot less of it. And you can see it's this really, really pretty red color. Concealers, Kevin Aquan, Sensual Skin Enhancer. This thing is going to last me for another 50 years probably. I just got done using stuff on the cap. We're finally digging into the actual product itself. Then the RMS Beauty Concealer, the Uncover Up Concealer in 000, which is the lightest shade. Then we've got a primer from Bare Minerals. This is the original Pore Minimizing Primer. This is amazing. Honestly, I've never been a primer person, but this, I can tell a difference when I do not wear this. I feel like the price has gone up though. For some reason I thought it was $28 and now it's $31. I could be wrong though. Then we've got Glossier Halo Scope. This is their highlighter. This thing's old. It kind of smells like chemical makeup. It's in the shade Quartz. I will not be getting rid of this because this is the only, well, now it's not, but it was the only highlighter I had for a very long time. And it does look pretty, especially on very light makeup days. Okay, and we are at the end finally. So our very last makeup product is this KJH brand highlighter situation here. This is High Shine Light Pigment in light pink. So this was a gift for my sister, and I will say this is so stupidly, ridiculously expensive. This is even more stupid expensive in terms of justifying it than that Lancome Louvre palette. I think off the top of my head she spent $70 on this, which is just absolutely nuts to me. You're supposed to squirt out a little bit of this. I do like the applicator though. This would be an awesome lip applicator. Squirt out a little bit of this into this, which is the highlighter, and then mix it up and use this as a highlighter. It is very, very, very pretty. And if you are doing some sort of editorial or photography thing, 100% this is what you want to get. The problem is that it really picks up foundation. And I guess you would have to expect that because this serum stuff is really just kind of like petroleum jelly or Vaseline, a little bit watered down. But there's no way that I have found to be able to wear this over foundation, and that's a little bit of a bummer because this is very, very pretty. Okay, we are getting rid of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 products, which is pretty good. I am a firm believer that makeup declutter should not really be that big because if you are buying mindfully and buying what you think you're going to enjoy, you really shouldn't have a huge pile of stuff to declutter at the end of the day. Anyway, if you have any questions about anything in my collection or you would like to make a suggestion or recommendation, please let me know down below and I will see you at some point in the future with a new video. See ya!